Copy. Just working out the bugs. Tracy, how you doing? What's up, brown brother? I don't know what's going on with my camera today. Hey, farm boy, how you doing? Trying to get my setup here situated. Happy Saturday. Creative Redundancy, how you doing? I just cannot seem to get my stuff organized. Okay, looks straight. Dang. Hey, Ronald, or do you go by Ronald or do you go by Mark? How you doing, Mark? Was in another live, but showing up. Was in another live. No problem. It's not like I planned it, so it's just kind of off the cuff, spur of the moment. Send out some email invites too, so hopefully they'll be popping in shortly. How you guys' weekend going so far? Can't remember how. Oh, there it is. There we go. You remember that update video? Which one was that? From me or from somebody else? Mark, can I spare? I can spare half hour here. Oh, cool. I appreciate it. It's good to see you too. It's been a while. Yeah, no real change on the health. It's still actually my knee's been bugging me now too. So hey, Camo Camper or Camo Camp, how you doing? I am doing okay. Well, as okay as can be, I should say. I usually go live with Gerbs, but Gerbs is off doing something right now. So I figured, well, hell, maybe I'll just go live and he can join mine for a change. Hang on, I'm going to send a quick text. well as can be, I should say. So, yeah, good times. Oh, spring back. I sure hope so, man. Let me knock on some wood. It'd be nice just to be able to walk around again like normal, but it's been rough. So anything good for dinner this evening? Oh, well, I actually had some leftovers. I filmed my cast iron Wednesday yesterday for this upcoming week, and I I ate half, and then I ate the other half tonight, so I didn't have to cook anything. Just had to heat something up. Yeah, it's arthritis in my hip, but my knee is the outside of my knee has been bugging the hell out of me too. So all on the same leg. It's been hard to walk around. Even I can only seem to walk around in short bursts. So I'm thinking about ordering a cane just to get around easier. Yeah, I hope yeah, thanks. I hope I get some relief soon too. I have a doctor's appointment Monday morning. So knock on wood that we can get some relief, or at least get on a good track to get some help. Of course, I'm a little worried because they haven't asked for blood yet. I haven't sent my medical records over because I haven't requested them yet. It's like, come on, man, get to it. Do what you can. Yes. Yeah. I just even just what Casting Wednesdays. Even they. I've been hurting in the kitchen, so I just got to do what I can. So that's all I can do at this point. Until I get there, and hopefully we can come up with a plan to get me on the right track to hopefully getting a little bit better. Be nice to be able to get out camping again. Be really nice, actually. Yeah, I miss camping as well. I miss even just getting out for day trips. Because I would do those too. I would just take a day off, grab a pack, head out to the woods, do a little fire, do a little cook. come home. But having a toasted sourdough sandwich with Gioni salami, smoked ham, provolone, and mozzarella. Damn, that sounds good. Sourdough bread is my absolute favorite. I'm trying to stick away from processed meats though, so I couldn't have the salami or smoked ham. I could do. I went back to bacon, but I could do bacon, maybe bacon and some chicken. Bet the pack weight hurts too. Well, it depends on what you carry, but it's not like I'd be packed for an overnighter. It was mostly just walking around the campsite because I had to go out and get firewood. So I dropped my pack there's a picnic table there, and I set it down, and the uneven ground and stepping on all the rocks it was just sending pain up my leg. And having to navigate all the rocks while I was cooking, like dang. So that was pretty much the last day I went out. Was that day? Those meats were uncured. Yeah, but they're processed meats, though. I think that's the problem. I don't know about the curing. Very short shelf life. Trekking poles might help, but I still have to carry the wood back unless I haven't been. I don't have my truck anymore, but when I did, I could bring my I have this little cart out of my shed that I haul firewood in. So I probably could have just put all the wood in that and then just wheeled it back to the campsite. Yeah, or a walking stick. That might have helped. But I don't have one hand free for. I guess I could use it to pull the cart. I'd like to get another truck again, but I just don't have the cash. Actually, honestly, I don't even have a job right now. My last job let me go, so I'm kind of up the creek without a paddle. Yeah, that's storage shed, outside storage shed. So I don't have enough firewood in there right now, but I need to take all the firewood that's in on the back porch and move it in there. It's just moving around, and it's just not easy for me right now. Hell, even just walking around the house is not easy. That's why I said Monday. Oh, it like just happened. Actually, it happened like 2 weeks ago, but I was because my leg's been hurting. I didn't walk everywhere I was supposed to at my job because my building actually closes for the night, so we didn't walk everywhere. So I just came back to the desk, and we've been having problems with this one website we use to see who's in the building or not, and it's when people scan their badge to leave, it's not recording it's letting people out, but it's not recording them leaving. So they're still showing as in the building. So we have to verify that each and every single person is gone. And we didn't walk back and check us in the back area because there was a guy back there working. I didn't know he was there. So they removed me from the site. And then my company decided to just let me go just from one infraction. I thought it was pretty cheap. It's like, dude, seriously? So I filed for unemployment already. I've been sending out applications and resume. I updated my resume. But who's going to hire a 51-year-old man who can barely walk around? So I've been like looking at desk jobs and call centers and stuff. So hopefully something comes up, knock on wood, or my winning lottery ticket, pays off, and then I can just go ahead and retire. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. It's real kick in the bollocks, I'll tell you that. Although I was thinking about leaving anyway because It's because it's been harder to walk around and move around on the site. So hopefully a new door will open and I'll get into something good. I really looked back. I didn't look that hard. I got an email. I signed up on ZipRecruiter, so I got my resume there, and I've been applying at jobs. So hopefully something hits back. It's like there's Mark Kretz. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Just got done cutting wood. I'm making a video on crescent dough pizza.
Ooh, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of I had bought a bunch of different frozen pizza doughs and biscuits, the crescent dough, and a couple of different types of frozen pizza dough. So I was just kind of experimenting with them. So
nice.
Tonight's a great night because I just don't feel like cooking, and it's really to do. So
yeah,
craving a pizza and got a bunch of leftovers. It's a good way to go.
Nice. See, I ate first, but I was easy because I just heated up some leftovers, so
yeah,
I didn't have to cook anything, and I don't have to wash too many dishes because I washed them already. Good to see you, though.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, should have ate first.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then.
Hey, Germs, how you doing?
Jersey?
Germs MRE.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He just did a live yesterday, and he ate a cold weather MRE on his live, which looked pretty good.
I'll go check it out. I'm subscribed to his channel.
Yeah, he does good videos, and it's pretty interesting. So, good times.
Yeah, I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone.
Oh, it's all good.
Was going to try to get on my PC here.
So, Camel Campa wants to know what choice of pizza toppings you're going with, or what you like.
Well, I had a leftover onion, leftover bell pepper, and then I got some mozzarella. I had some pepperoni, but when I took it out, it had mold on it.
Oh, damn.
So I had
toasted sourdough sandwich with Gianni salami, smoked ham, mozzarella. Yeah, that sounds good.
Anyway, so I had some pepperoni in the freezer.
Absolute favorite. I'm trying to stick away from processed meats though, so I couldn't have.
You want to mute the other? You want to mute the YouTube stream? It's coming across. There's a delay. Hey, Captain Crit, how you doing, brother?
All right, how's that?
Yeah, I have I'm on my computer, so I have dual screens. So I've got YouTube over here on the left, but I got it muted. Then I got the chat next to it. Then I got the StreamYard in front of me. So
yeah, I got the chat up on my PC so I can see what's going on.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, it's pepperoni, bell pepper, onion, mozzarella, and shiitake mushroom.
Nice. One of my favorite pizza toppings is meatballs.
Yeah, I like sausage. One of the best pizzas I ever had was in Cincinnati. Now I'm having a brain fart. I don't know if you know Jeff from Vanilla Gorilla, the Vanilla Gorilla channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called Marion's Pizza in Cincinnati, and they have other one. So he was up there. I recommended it. He did a video on it. but they put sausage on it. They break up the sausage, thin crust, and it comes in a rectangle. It's not round, and they cut it in squares.
Okay.
But it's pretty famous up there. A lot of celebrities. So when you go in, they'll have pictures of celebrities and things all over the wall.
Oh, cool.
So what was the flavor of the day on the Arctic MRE?
Oh, it was Chili Mac from like 26 years ago, I think he said.
Okay.
So he opened it up, opened up all the components, made the drinks, the beverages, put it in the hot water, let it rehydrate. Actually, I like cold weather MREs. I think they taste, because they use Mountain House. I think because you add hot water to it, I think they taste a hell of a lot better than the military MREs, personally. Because when you get a hot meal, you don't have to worry about the flameless ration heater not working. Which, like, I think I had one out of every one of them actually work.
Where does Germs? Where are you getting your MREs? I have a playlist where I've done quite a few.
Yeah.
MREs. I did one Arctic one, but normally I would get them usually off of eBay.
Okay. I actually had a local guy. I was looking for gear on I think it was OfferUp or Craigslist, and he had a post. He was selling MREs for $5 a pop. So I messaged him, and he was local, so I just went down and gave him like $25 and just bought a bunch of them.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's called the epicenter.com.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. So
they have the full meals, they have cases, plus you can buy like individual things like peanut butter or the crackers or whatever sides they have.
Yeah, the components.
Yeah, the components. Which it's kind of nice because this way you don't have to get the whole MRE if you don't want all the stuff to go with it.
Right. I like one of my favorite is the maple sausage.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty tasty.
If you got one of the tortillas, I like to throw it in there and make a sandwich.
Yeah. He says also G&P MRE foods for U.S. stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I had I still have it. I was going to review it until I had that kitchen fire last year. So
Oh yeah.
So I can't remember what I did, but I had a Russian officer's MRE, and I couldn't find anything about it on online. I haven't seen anybody do a review.
Oh.
So I got to see if I could find that somewhere, what I did with it.
Yeah, I've had a Russian MRE before. It was like a 3-day full meal, a full day's worth of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kasha was delicious, but everything else was
Yeah, I kind of like their pashnette or their pate.
Yeah, the pates were pretty good. There's an Asian market near me that actually sells a bunch of different pates, so I think I bought a few for the channel just to try them out. Some are okay, some are Only Russians have that Russian winter ration civilian. Oh, okay.
Well, I remember at the beginning of the Ukrainian war when the Russians were having trouble with their vehicle tires because they didn't maintain them. And I saw some of the films, and they had MREs that were dated from 2014.
Oh.
And it looks like they were just, I mean, there's a lot of corruption in their military. So that's why I'm thinking that all the stuff that's on eBay probably came from some officer selling off their equipment.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But you could get a brand new MRE off of eBay, and their troops were eating 10-year-old MREs.
Well, MRE had schnitzel and mashed potatoes. That actually sounds really good. Was that a yeah? Good question. Was that a German? Was that a German MRE? So I've only had the Russian one, but I haven't had any other countries. I watch Steve 1989, and he does a lot of them. A lot of them look really good too. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I've done Japanese, Chinese, Singapore, which was I thought one of my favorite ones. Canadian, German, French, Italian.
Wow.
Certain one of the Italians actually had alcohol in it, but those are really hard to get.
Wow, alcohol, really? Wow.
Yeah, kind of an aperitif, kind of a alcohol drink. I mean, you could Google it. I saw one time. It went for almost $200.
Damn. That's a lot of money for an MRE.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're not getting free shipping.
Oh yeah.
Shipping is ridiculous.
Yeah, I sent because it's been giving me heartburn. I sent 2 of these Texas Pete hot sauces up to Gerbs, and it was $32.50 just to send 2 bottles 7 hours north of me, or 7 hours ahead up north of me. It's like, damn. Been cheaper if I just bought it on Amazon and had it shipped to them that way.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up. I shipped some books to Japan, 2 books that cost $30, maybe $33 on Amazon. I ordered them and then I shipped them instead of having them drop shipped. And that was $40 shipping.
Yeah.
So
Are
learned a lesson there.
Are you not a Prime member?
Yeah, I'm a Prime member.
Wow, $40 and you because you'd think they would send them from the closest distribution center.
Well, I wasn't thinking. There were these particular books I wanted, so I ordered them, and I had them shipped to my place because I was going to ship a couple of small items in there, you know. But then after I got my postage bill, I said I could have just shipped them from Amazon.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
well.
I've done last few giveaways. I did that. I said, well, tell me what you want, and I'll just send it to you from Amazon. And it seemed to work pretty well because I didn't have to pay for shipping, so I was able to do throw in an extra instead of having to pay shipping. I just sent off like 3. I actually made Mark's homemade schnitzel recipe and made mashed potatoes and stuffed them into an old MRE bag and took it camping with me. That's a great idea. And I gotta make schnitzel again. That was really good.
Hey, Germs, did you see my review of the North Korean MRE? Anyway, I did what I did for April Fool's Day was I made my own North Korean MRE. So it's actually a joke, but some people took it as for real.
Oh yeah.
So I made these real tiny, you know, they don't get fed very well. So I made these little tiny portions and I put them in Mylar bags. I sealed them up, created a logo. Anyway.
Trying to remember if I've seen that one.
Yeah, it should be in my MRE playlist.
Yeah, I still have your page pulled up because I put your link in the description. So
yeah, I watched this channel. It's called Dimple, and they have these North Korean defectors on it. And after I watched the episode, they were reviewing U.S. military rations. These 2 North Koreans. One guy is a former North Korean special forces guy, and the other guy was just in the army. And they showed what their rations were and all that stuff, and they were just flabbergasted of what the U.S. MREs consisted of.
No, really.
I did a lot of research into, studied a lot about. I'm into military history, so that society has intrigued me just because they're so cut off. But it's just interesting to see and hear about their military training and things like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. That was a YouTube video?
What's that?
That was a YouTube video
What?
that you were talking about?
Oh yeah, I just watched YouTube videos, but I watched a lot of the people that have defected talk about their military training, things like that.
Mm.
Oh, there's Gerbs. Okay. I like his new haircut.
Yeah.
Hairstyle.
Oh, take it easy, Creative Redundancy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Do MREs have seed oil? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, usually seed oil. I know vegetable oil because I've tried to store it. Will usually go bad after 6 months. My very first job was in a fish and chips restaurant, so every night I had to filter the oil, but that was peanut oil.
Oh. Yeah, I did. I was a cook for 14 years, so we used to strain the fryers every night, and we just used frying oil, but I don't know what kind it was. It was just whatever frying oil it was. Came in a big jug. So we drain it through a colander into a big pot, and then just clean the machine out, and then pour it back in.
Well, yeah, usually they used to use peanut oil, at least when I was working at the restaurant, because it's it has a higher flash point.
Yeah. But it's also a lot more expensive though too.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's why we filtered it, and,
yeah. You gotta filter it every night to clean it out. Because I've watched some Kitchen Nightmares, and I've seen other shows similar to that, like Bar Rescue, and they go in there and they got this nasty ass oil and all the brown crud around or all the way around it. And it's like, damn, like clean your shit. Ugh.
Well, when I got into turkey frying, I bought basically it was these filters. They just were like coffee filters.
Yeah.
And then they went into a cone to handle a higher volume, and then you can filter your oil and store it away. But yeah, I love fried chicken, but it's just having to deal with the oil and unless you're frying a lot, it's just easier to throw it away.
Yeah. Well, you can use it several times before you need to throw it away. So
yeah, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, I made that Korean fried chicken. So I took
that
leftover oil and poured it on a tree stump. And then I go out and I heat up the oil till it hits the flash point, and it just burns that tree stump up, and it smolders like a piece of charcoal till it's gone.
Wow. Yeah, I know peanut oil. You can dump that outside. Okay. Everything else probably not so much.
Yeah, my understanding is all the seed oils will tend to go rancid faster.
Yeah. Probably why I bet they don't use them because of that. They want it to last as long as they can.
Yeah, when I first got into prepping, I tried storing crackers, but a lot of crackers are made with different seed oils or vegetable oil. And then one time I opened up a pack. It was about 2 years old, and you can tell it was just rancid.
Oh, that sucks.
So can't store those long term or anything with like tomatoes in it unless it's in a glass jar, because the tomatoes react with a can. So if you open a can and it's usually over a year, it'll taste like metal corrosion.
Yeah. Probably better to jar it, but I've never jarred anything. Thought about it, but then I have nowhere to store the jars. I already have too much crap in my place as it is.
Yeah, I was doing. I was just dehydrating things like vegetables, onions,
Yeah.
citrus peels. I dehydrate them and then I would vacuum seal them in a mason jar, and those last quite a few years.
Nice.
But yeah, canning. I have a canner, but it's the whole operation. So when you decide you want to can, you want to do a lot. You might as well. There's a MKR there.
Yeah, Mike Kretcher. How you doing, brother?
All right, hold on. I got to throw my pizza in the oven here.
No problem. Yeah, if I just hadn't eaten, I'd be saying, man, pizza sounds good. Actually, it does sound really good. I've been meaning to go buy one of those pizza doughs again. Give it another shot. So you said it was what, crescent rolls you said you were experimenting with?
Yeah, well, I had this. I watched this video on school lunches,
Okay.
and then so I started thinking, well, what were the things I liked? Because that was like in the late '60s for me, early '70s.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I remember were the pizzas. They were like rectangular, and they usually just had cheese on them. But one of the other things I like was the perushki. You know what that is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're like a meat pie.
Yeah.
And that's, it's like ground beef, onions in it. And so I was, because I like to bake and I make my own pizza dough, but yeah, that's sometimes a hassle. So I was kind of looking for an alternative. So I was taking this, I'd roll it out flat. I think I posted some of those on Facebook. Then I started off with just using Manwich, and I'd add onions and green peppers, and then I'd fill the thing and make a little meat pie out of it.
That sounds pretty good.
So anyway, so that's what I bought with the crescent dough, and then that's why I bought the crescent dough. But I just kind of was experimenting the other week with it.
Yeah.
So just coming up with different things, stuffing them, making, the crescent dough. You can make cinnamon rolls. You just roll it out flat, pinch the seams, and put your butter and brown sugar or whatever you're going to put, nutmeg. I use nutmeg, cinnamon, and then you just roll it up and then cut it. And then you'll have these little cinnamon roll looking things.
I've never done that with the crescent rolls. If I want to make cinnamon rolls or something, I'll just make a bannock dough and then just roll it and flatten it out, and then add the brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon. Just roll it up, and then just bake it off. Tastes good to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll take that crescent dough and I'll get a nice hot dog, and then I'll roll it up in it like you ever see like a bagel dog.
Yep.
And then I'll take that everything bagel seasoning. I make my own. I just take minced onion, black poppy seeds, sesame seeds, and garlic powder. So when I roll up the hot dog in the crescent dough, I sprinkle that on the outside. and you bake it for 12 minutes, and it's just like getting one of those bagel dogs in a bakery.
Yeah, I've done that with biscuit dough. I'll just make biscuit dough and I'll just put the hot dog in, roll it up, and then just bake them up. Expeditionary Johnny, how you doing, brother?
Oh, Johnny.
Hey, if anybody wants to join, just let me know and I'll send you an email for the link and you can pop in, even if it's just to say hi or something.
Can't you pop the link in the chat?
Oh yeah, I could do that. So I'll just pop the link. Anybody wants to jump in?
Yeah, I watched Johnny. He made what was it he did with the spam? He put it on a skewer. So I'm kind of watching. I'm waiting for the fat in the spam to render and it fall apart, you know. But it looked good, especially after you dropped it in the fire. Had all that extra seasoning on it.
Yeah, I love bagel dogs, but they're hard to find. It used to be that they'd be in gas stations and stuff. I'd go in and buy one and nuke it up, put a little mustard on it. Turn down quiet learning experience. Oh yeah. I saw that video.
In Texas, we have a lot of Germans, Czechs, Polish people influence here. So they have kolaches. So they'll either have fruit kolaches or sausage. So the sausage ones are wrapped in this really pillowy dough. I mean, you could just, it's so filled with air, you can squeeze it as thin as a credit card, but it's just so good. Usually you use milk in place of water for that kind of bread dough.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I made some pork sausage. So usually because sometimes the pork you get these days, I just go and I buy ground pork at the supermarket.
Yeah.
Normally I grind my own ground beef. I just buy chuck roast, but I think I have a couple videos on that. But it's hard sometimes to get if you're making sausage, to get the pork to stick together. So normally you'll add a binder like cornstarch. You just add a little bit of water and cornstarch when you're mixing it, and that helps your patties and links stay together, especially if you're not using a casing.
Yeah, I've never made sausage before. I feel like my kitchen's somewhat inadequate for the cooking I really would like to do. But I also have the lazy bug, so it's like, well, do I really want to get up and do that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could make your own breakfast sausages. Like I told you, make your own bacon.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But
I still haven't gotten around to it.
I mean, compare the price. Go out and buy a pound of ground beef or ground pork, and then compare the price of a factory made breakfast sausage.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's way cheaper.
Yeah, and you can add.
I've seen sausage on sale like 2 for $2.50 or 2 for $5. It's like for a pack, and I don't really freeze a lot, but you can make all that up into sausage. I probe my hot dogs with a Mission Knives titanium mine probe and scorch it over the fire while camping. Oh yeah, hot dog over a camping. That's just classic. I did chili dogs one time using a stove that was sent to me. It worked really well.
I remember you used to be able to buy they had those little hot dog cookers, and they had these metal prongs you stuck one end of the hot dog on one side and one on the other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of like an electric chair for hot dogs. Let me check this pizza here, maybe give you a look at it.
Oh yeah. I should do pizza. Oh, nice. I have that same what are those pads called?
Maxi pads?
No, the one you're baking your pizza on.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, I have some in my kitchen. I went and I ordered some on Amazon, but
Yeah, it saves a lot of cleanup.
other hot dogs on a pizza. I think he said that they're a sausage. Electric chair for hot dogs, yeah. My pizza sounds good too. Tomorrow night's gonna be pork chops though, because I bought them at the store today. I didn't really want to leave the house, but I had to, so I figured, well, I'll just do pork chops tomorrow. I could go for a good old hot dog pizza. Now, would you use hot dogs or would you use like bratwurst or sausage? I could actually see that working if you do I would do like like a biscuit crust, then you put hot dogs on it. Use I would take some ketchup, put some oregano in it, and just make a sauce. Then cheese. I'd probably do a mixture of cheeses, and then just like maybe slice hot dogs real thin, and like just spread them around, like just put them out, like just put them on there, and then bake it up. It'd probably be pretty good. Oh yeah, ketchup and mustard sauce.
I don't know if Johnny's still on, but I don't know if you ever had a Korean army stew that usually has hot dogs in it.
Oh, I haven't, no. Yeah, ketchup and mustard sauce. There you go. Or maybe put the mustard on when it comes out. Just kind of do it like a drizzle.
I made one night. I made Big Bang Theory spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti with little pieces of hot dog cut up in it?
Well, they do it in Japan too. It's Japan and Korea. One of the things they got during the U.S. occupation introduced to was ketchup and Spam, ketchup, hot dogs. Because those were meats that could be preserved.
Yeah.
The Japanese, it's called spaghetti Neapolitan. And the basic recipe is you saute onions and peppers and then ketchup. And then you just toss your cooked pasta in it after you're sauteing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hard pass on the onions, but everything else sounds good. Dill pickles on a pizza. I'm still thinking about that because they do really work well with hot dogs. If you do anything on a biscuit crust, usually a breakfast pizza. I have breakfast pizza on my channel. It was a biscuit crust, sausage gravy for the sauce, and then I put scrambled eggs on it, bacon, and then I topped it with cheese and baked it up. It was freaking delicious too.
Yeah, I did a video. Took a train from Texas to Chicago. So I was kind of doing a review of the sleeper car. And then a buddy of mine met me in Chicago, and we went and tried different hot dog places.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid processed meats, but if I was in Chicago, I'd have to try a dog.
Yeah, well, that was the whole purpose of the trip,
Whoa.
was to get hot dogs. But
Yeah. That, and I wanna try some good Chicago deep dish, just because I want to say that I've had it.
yeah. Well, anyway, how I got there is you were talking about pickles, and usually on the East Coast they use that. I don't know if you ever seen it green. It's a bright green relish, pickle relish.
Okay.
So one time I had a cookout here at the ranch, and I made Chicago hot dogs. So all I did was take regular pickle relish and put green food coloring in it.
Speaking of deep dish, anyone ever see the Jon Stewart rant for deep dish pizza?
No.
It's on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm a thin crust guy.
It's still funny though. He goes off on deep dish pizza. He says, not only is it not better than New York pizza, it's not pizza. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in Jon Stewart deep dish pizza rant.
Yeah, I like Jon Stewart. He's pretty funny.
Yeah. Daily, when he was doing a daily show, it was good stuff.
Okay, I think our pizza's done.
Yeah, totally, Mike. I would do it for the experience, for sure.
Well, I tell you, I love Costco hot dogs. I'm glad you could buy them now.
I wish they'd toast the bun though. Like the bun, the bread, I don't have a problem with, but they should. I wish they would toast it. It would totally elevate the whole dog.
Well, on the East Coast, they steam them.
Yeah, they steam them here too, but
Well, you know why they steam them?
so they come out nice and soft, and they can use Dale buns and steam them.
Dale.
Yeah,
Steam them.
but if they laid them out on a griddle and then get a nice toast on them.
Okay, so here's the crescent dough pizza.
That looks pretty damn good, brother.
So literally, you open the can, put salt, close up the seams,
Yeah.
and then just put your stuff. Have your stuff ready to go.
It's a good looking pizza. My temporary
That tastes
brother-in-law lives in Chicago. He loves eating deep dish pizzas while admitting his vintage Star Wars collection. Hey man, I love Star Wars. What kind of Star Wars collections does he have? These figures or just everything? And I had so many figures growing up as a kid. If I hadn't opened a package, it'd be worth a good amount of money now. Didn't know then.
I'd have to go out to the garage refrigerator and grab a beer to eat with that pizza.
Yeah, you gotta wash it down with something. The other night I was watching like I'm always doing, I was watching YouTube and saw a video. It was a video reaction to someone making butter chicken. And I was like, oh man, so hungry for butter chicken. So I actually had to go out and get some. While I was eating it, which was delicious, I was thinking, man, I got to learn how to make my own. So I actually ordered the spices I need for butter chicken. So as soon as I get here, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, that's the problem with Indian cooking is there's all kinds of different spices that you don't normally have.
Yeah.
Although I do go to Austin sometimes, there's an Indian grocery store to buy spices.
Oh, okay.
because you can buy a whole 1 pound bag of spice for what it cost you to buy a little shilling or dollar store,
Oh, there's an Indian store. Well, there used to be an Indian grocery store over in Bellevue. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I should run out there. Maybe I should run out there tomorrow. How's it going, Paul?
But a lot of times, if you buy the curry powders, already have the garam. Garam masala is usually a primary.
Yeah, that's what I bought. Well, I bought it on Amazon. I bought basically the cheapest one they had.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was like $4.99. I think I got like a 7-ounce bag of it.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got the 2 other spices I needed. So all I need is yogurt, which I can get at the store, chicken, and I also have to work on making my own naan bread, which I'm going to work on because the dough looks pretty simple. Just flour, baking powder, baking soda, and yogurt, and you just pan fry it up. Since I don't have a tandoori oven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Value.
Huge fans. Vintage toy shows. Oh, that's cool. OJ for hire. How you doing, brother?
Camo Campa. Do you have a channel?
Let's find out. Go to channel. He has some shorts. Seeing knife. Delicious looking steak. Gonna have to
Can you put his link up there?
sure will. I have to check it. I thought I was subscribed. I will fix that. Now I'm subscribed.
I got one for Camo Campa. It's the vintage Army Man set. In 1965, no, it's probably 1964, I got an Army Man set, and it was the Iwo Jima play set. And it came with, I think they're 1/32 scale they were hard plastic figures.
Okay.
They were hand painted. And it came with landing craft, bunkers, Mount Suribachi, the flag,
Wow.
and rafts, and all that stuff. So when I started my World War II museum, I started thinking about that. So I was getting on eBay and looking it up, and I found a unopened set.
Really?
I actually bought 2. I bought one that was open, and then I found an unopened one. It cost me around $280. So I have the open one I bought to play with. The other one I think it's still in the still all wrapped up.
That's cool.
But that was one of the things I remembered as a kid, because normally you bought Army Men, they were just green.
Yeah. I had we had a bucket of them. We used to dump the bucket out on the middle of the living room floor. We'd each pull a pile, like half the bucket. We'd set them up and we'd shoot rubber bands at them. So we'd have wars in the middle of the living room. Good times.
I actually have some molds from the 1960s to make Army Men, to make cast metal Army Men.
Really?
Yeah. I got those are in my little museum.
That's cool. Do they even have those? Yeah, I'm sure you can still buy those green Army Men. They still sell them, don't they?
No, they're all pink now.
Pink.
Yeah,
Why
you got to have DEI Army Men.
Why are they pink?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. You had me going there. I was like, pink. I'd have to go buy a can of Krylon and fix that.
Well, who knows? I haven't shopped for Army Men in a while.
I haven't either.
You might have DEI Army Men.
Oh, I'm sure.
It wouldn't be army men. It would be army they or army them.
Oh yeah, army them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get political.
That's right. Well, don't let your pizza get cold.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take off here. I'm trying to read the chat, see what's going on.
Yeah. Does anybody want to join in? I can repost the link if you guys want to pop in.
All right, Mark, I'm gonna hop off the phone. I'm gonna watch your chat from my PC while I eat.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul. He went to go eat his pizza, so he just hopped out. That pizza was looking pretty good too. I've never tried making it with crescent dough before. So how may I subscribe to Mark Krauts? Oh, I'll put Mark's channel link in the description too. Yeah, if you want to hop in, it's cool. We're just winging it here. Wow, I misspelled channel. Dope. I left off an N. Hate when I do that. Yeah, Mark. We were talking. He said he been making videos for many years, but he just kind of ran out of ideas and videos to do. So, I guess could happen to anybody. I'm only not making as many videos as I used to for health reasons, which I hope to take care of on Monday. So, knock on wood. It's all good, bro. Another live and type stripper instead of striper talking about, oh, yeah. Sometimes these just don't want to work. It's like, come on, man. Like, I know how the word is spelled, but I just can't type the damn thing. It's crazy. All right. I got to pop a log on the fire real quick. Hang on. As quick as I can. I got that. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Camo Campa. Are you taking off? I'm not bailing just yet. I just got to put the log on the fire before the fire burns out. Blaming it on... I can't even blame it on autocorrect. I just typed it wrong. Mine is pissing me because all I do is jet ski. So... Oh. Captain Crit seems to be having technical difficulties. Yeah, it really did look good. The wife is pissed at me because all I do is jet ski. I've never jet skied. It looks like fun, though. And I know a lot of hot chicks I see a lot of hot chicks out jet skiing. It's like, I want to be out there with them. All right. Just got to put up. Oh, there he is again. Captain Crit, you'll need to connect your webcam before you can add to the stream. So it's saying you're not connecting your webcam. So I heard it can be rough on your ass. Oh, really? I imagine the muscles. What's up? Do you not have audio?
Hello.
I hear something. Nope, now it's gone again. Yeah, I don't know either. I've never been on a jet ski, so. Oh, you're just thanking me. Oh, you're welcome. Yep. And now he's back.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Hanging in.
Same.
Yeah. All I can do these days.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened there.
Shit happens.
Yeah, true. Join the chat.
I'm surprised StreamYard blocked you like that because the StreamYard was kind of like, hey, connect your camera.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Because normally, I haven't had it, and it lets me, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Paul's asking why there's no photo. Captain Crit
Nope.
is shy.
Hey, no, my webcam's broken,
Uh,
and I have a new one on the way, but it has not arrived yet.
mhm.
No, I don't know why my picture's not here. Edit audio avatar. Oh, here we go. Let's put my picture in there. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
I'll
I gotta put a log on the fire
fashion there.
real
Oh
quick.
yeah, go ahead. Well, everyone, Paul, Camo Campa. Let's check these channels out. Nice stuff. Shorts. That's a great direction to go. You get a lot of views on the shorts. Very cool. OJ, hello. How are you? Not much, Paul. Not much at all. Just doing a little bush crafting, a little knives and things like that. Doing things with knives and see you, Germs. Thanks for stopping by. Videos longer than 90. With the attention spans that people have nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make every video short.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Germs. Appreciate it.
Not be surprised at all.
We're seeing videos longer than 90 seconds are going to be made illegal. What?
I think that's it. I don't think he means that literally. I think he just means, everybody's got all these short attention spans now and everything.
Yeah. So I still like. Well, I don't know. I can watch long videos.
I can watch long videos if they include Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be off YT if that's the case. Yeah, that's not cool.
I'll be off of YouTube. I find that between 10 and 15, at least for me personally, is like the ultimate, the best length. Not too long, not too short. Huh?
10 and 15 seconds?
No, 10 and 15 minutes.
I was gonna say that's pretty fast.
Yeah, it would be.
But I do last about 10 or 15 seconds with a picture of Sydney Sweeney as well. That's what I thought you were saying.
Well, yeah. I watch long videos of folks catching bass and whatnot. Yeah. Well, some things, it depends on the video, though. Because you can do a long video, but if it's just, if you just turn on the camera for 40 minutes and your camera is only facing one direction
Yeah, it's
and nothing
boring.
else really happens, it's like, move around a little bit.
Right. What's your longest video, Mark?
That's a good question. It's a really good question. I think it's about an hour. We were having like a sandwich cook-off, me and
And
two
it's an
other
hour.
guys.
I've seen that. I've seen one of the ones that you did. Hey, didn't one of those guys end up in jail or something like that
Um,
in the cook-off videos?
I don't know anything about that.
You know what I'm talking about? You used to do stuff with two guys. I thought one of them ended up in jail or something.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
Hmm.
Anybody know? I don't know if the thing is going to let me do video by length.
So yeah, 30-minute video here.
I'm checking my studio to see if it's
Oh yeah.
there's views, monetization. I am not sure. Well, my computer won't allow me to do videos longer than like 20 minutes is pushing it because of it gets too hot and it shuts down, so it won't finish rendering.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I need to upgrade my computer, but it's not
Wow.
cheap. So, and I have no income coming in, so
Right. Yeah, how's that going? What are you gonna do?
slow. I'm not really getting any callbacks of yet, but it seems like they'll collect a whole bunch of applications, start weeding through them, and then they start calling people. So they don't have to.
Are you looking through the temp agency or
I've been going through ZipRecruiter and just
Oh,
all you do is I put my resume there, put up all my information, where I work
okay.
and stuff, but I got a bunch out. I got unemployment filed just in case.
Hmm.
So I'm hopeful, knock on wood.
Yeah.
I got a job applied at a call center because I wanted to walk around nearly as much. So
Yeah, that'd be a little easier to get into probably too.
hopefully. Technically, I don't really have any call center experience, but I have had a job where I've had to answer the phone. It's just I know how to answer the phone and I can be friendly and helpful over the phone, but I don't know if they're going to see it that way. Hopefully they do. Let's see. I enjoy watching Eat Curbs cooking videos. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Gambo Campa. My limited space on my phone. Oh yeah, limited. I don't film on my phone. I have cameras. It's the only way I know how to do it. Filming on the camera. This is the one I shot yesterday's
Nice.
Death during Wednesday on.
Nice.
I mean, set me back a few bucks, and this is my action cam. It's just a Nokia Coolpix, which seems to work pretty well.
Cool.
Then I bought this little action cam that was like $25, but the video on it sucks, so I don't use it. Yeah, I got let go from my job, if you hadn't heard. Mostly because of my leg, and I was not walking around everywhere, and I actually like I should have been. So,
well, dang.
But I thought it was kind of weak sauce that they let me go for one infraction, but
What was the
it is what
infraction?
it is. Hopefully, something better comes along, and the lottery ticket I bought today will hit some kind of a winner. I'll just go ahead and retire and just be like, you know what, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Screw working.
What was the infraction?
Not doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Oh.
So, I guess you could say performance.
Man, if that was an infraction at my work, would have gotten fired a long time ago.
I think I don't agree with the termination. So yeah, screw working. Yeah, if I hit the lottery, I'm especially if it's like Mega Million right now is 300 million. I got the website right here. Let's see, Powerball is 378 million. Mega Million is 301 million. and my state lotto is 4.8 million. So if you subtract the 60% they take in taxes because, government theft, that's more than enough money for the rest of my life. So I'll be good to go. Yeah, it really sucks. It's not how I would want it. Not the way I would want it. If you have disability insurance, you can draw that because you were unable to do your job and draw unemployment. Oh, well, I don't have disability insurance, so yeah, with 60% of 300 million, I would just get my knee and my hip replaced, which would probably hurt like hell, and just pay someone to pay a caregiver until I'm be able to stand and walk on my own, and just say,
do
here's a
some
bunch of money.
physical therapy.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Maybe I could loan you some. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on a channel, and I'll just be like, here's $10,000. Which you don't have to pay taxes on because you can gift up. I think you can gift up to 10K without having to get taxed on it.
Or you can gift however much you want if you don't tell anybody.
Well, yeah, but once you put it in your bank, though, your bank will flag and go, hey, this guy just deposited $10,000. Because everything is about screwing the little man, and it's all about them and how much they can get out of you. Because government.
Bureaucracy.
It's fine when they rob, cheat, and steal, but if you do it, suddenly it's a problem. Freaking hypocrites.
Yep.
It used to be 30K, but I'm not sure. I'd have to I'd have to either check with the bank or check with a lawyer just to make sure. So whatever the illegal amount is, I could gift. Because I think they consider it as a gift. So. And of course, I do it by, I never do it by just random. I always do it by either commenters or I'd figure out another way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why should I cut a check to somebody who never watches the channel, who just searches for giveaways and goes,
oh yeah, there you
go.
go.
God,
People
money.
would do that.
And then they win. It's like, I don't know who this person, I've never seen this person comment ever. And now they just want to prize.
What you do is you don't call the video giveaway and you just do a regular Cast Iron Wednesday, and then at the very end of the video you say, all right, if you waited all the way through, I'm going to do a giveaway. Don't comment about it because I only want people that have watched all the way through to see it, and then that's how you set it up. So you only get people who really watch the video.
Well, the last few videos I've done, which is quite a while ago now, unfortunately, but I just did it by commenter, and then I just said, and I posted the next video as commenter giveaway. I was like, yeah. If you commented on my last video, I think it was like a little folding legs grill stand. I said, whoever commented, and I just bought them on Amazon and sent them directly from Amazon to them. So I didn't have to pay shipping, which usually, bends you with a barrel.
Yeah.
So I think I gave like 3 away.
Nice.
So yeah, that's how I like to do it. Nobody really complains. So like, well, did you watch? Did you leave a comment? I think I even hinted. I'm like, yeah, don't forget to leave a comment. Let's see. I know in my state you can only withdraw 999 with it getting IRS involved. Yeah. Because if they find you, if you get pulled over by a cop and you have a lot of cash on you, they can just take it. They said, oh, you're using this for drugs or some kind of criminal activity, and they can just take your money. There was a guy, I forget what state, but he had like $12,000 in his truck because he was on his way. He was on his way to buy a new work truck or put a down payment on a new work truck, and he got pulled over, and they saw it, and they took it. And they said, oh, you're using this for, even though he was able to prove that the money was for his business, the down payment on the vehicle, they still took it because it was cash.
Wow.
It's like, dude, I think he went to court and everything. They still said, yeah, sorry.
That's crazy.
Yeah. America, land of the free.
Yep.
Just can't carry cash. Stupid.
Right. Kevin,
I
you made
appreciate that,
Ecorp
Paul, watching all
schnitzel
the way through.
recipe.
Sorry, what was that?
Ooh. Yeah, a schnitzel recipe here. Closest thing I've had since I was in Germany. No, that sounds really good. I'm a big schnitzel fan.
Yeah,
I
me
gotta
too.
try that.
I was thinking, don't forget the lemon though. You gotta squeeze the lemon on there. Oh, I guess
Nice.
somebody's coming in. Hello.
What was that?
Oh,
Hello?
hello. Dr. Jones, are you there?
Is this a person?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a spammer. And now they're gone. Who was that? I thought it was someone just jumping in, but
Who in the chat was that?
well, they're not even in the chat. Well, at least
Oh.
they haven't commented yet.
Or, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was one of the people who have been commenting and they just had a weird picture. Maybe their mic wasn't on for a second.
I don't know, but they can try again, and I'll take a look at it.
When's the last time you made the schnitzel?
It's been a while.
I gotta see. I guess I could search your channel for a schnitzel.
Yeah, it's been quite a while, actually.
Oh, 1 year ago.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, this month is Irish meals, so
Oh yeah.
we'll see what
It's like
next month
Indiana
is going to be.
Yeah, it was Indiana Jones. That was weird.
Any transaction in US 10K or more generates an MCTR mandatory cash transaction report. Okay. But you can gift up to a certain amount, because I would just probably just do a direct transfer. I wouldn't send a check or send cash to the mail. I'd just be like, what's your routing number and account number? And I'll just tell my bank, here, pay this bank account X dollars. Then there's probably some paperwork. Star Wars Revenge of the, what the hell? I think it's either ads or it's some kind of spamming. Let's kick it from the studio. Kick the cap and number 38 in. Yeah, we're going to kick you. Oh, shoot. Why did it kick him too? Kip Cat can crit out. Yeah, I'd rejoin if you would. I can give up the 15K a year without any tax repercussions. Cool. That's good to know. I thought it was only 10. Sorry, Captain Crit, if you want to jump back in. I don't know. I kicked that. There was another weird thing jumping in, but I kicked it, but it took you too. So if you want to rejoin, there you go. It says your cam's not working. I don't know why it kicked you as well. That was weird. There we go. Sorry about that.
Sorry, my mic's being weird. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fine. I don't know why it kicked you as well as the other thing trying to jump in. That was bizarre.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was weird.
I've never
I didn't see anything pop up on my
Well,
end.
it was on my screen because I'm the one running the chat. But
Well, I saw the Indiana Jones show up.
Yeah, but this one was like Star Wars something or other. So it's like I'm not sure if it was ads or spamming, but
Oh,
that was a new one. I've never seen that before.
that's weird.
Yeah. So I can, according to Mark, I can gift 15K a year without any tax repercussions.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Both.
Yeah, at least it was. Those are both George Lucas movies, also. Indiana Jones and Star Wars.
Star Wars isn't a George. Oh yeah, you're right. Indiana Jones is George Lucas. I always forget that. He was directed by Steven Spielberg, though.
Steven Spielberg directed, and George Lucas. I don't know if he wrote it. I mean, it was his idea. I don't know what all he did, but Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
And then when Disney bought Lucasfilm, they got the rights to both Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Maybe George. Hey, it could have been.
Maybe it was ads. I mean, I know YouTube runs their precious ads, so I don't know why they're putting them in my stream.
Yeah, that's a weird. It's weird.
George Lucas. You know what? If George Lucas wanted to join, I would gladly have him on my chat, and I would say, dude, Phantom Menace sucked. Jar Jar just should have drowned. It did us all a favor.
Hang on, wait. Here you go. Check this out.
Oh,
This
yeah,
would be great.
I love Star Wars. I mean, the new Disney movies though weren't really good at all though.
Yeah, the first one was the best of the three out of those new ones, but I mean they were not good.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good. Second one was okay. Third one was like, what? Hey Tom, how you doing? I forgot to ask how was your pizza, Mark? Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey everyone, it's me, George.
Jar
Yeah,
Jar
big question.
sucked, man. What were you thinking?
I mean, we thought it was a good idea at the time.
You thought wrong.
Hello everyone.
The movie
George
doesn't have a
Lucas.
good watchability anymore.
We thought it would age well.
It didn't. You thought wrong.
Well, I
Damn it.
sold it to Disney and made $7 billion, so. Who's laughing now?
Yeah, didn't he give it all away to charity or something like that too? I mean, it's not like he was broke to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
How much did he make? How much did George Lucas sell
Pizza's
Star
like
Wars for?
sex, even if it's bad, it's so good. Oh, was your pizza not good, Mark? Some pizza, I've had some pizza, like gas station pizza is pretty bottom of the barrel. I mean, yeah, it's still pizza, but you're like greasy, hard, dry, or dry. Pizza's good, but it's not always great. That's for damn sure.
Depends on
Especially
the
if
gas
it's from
station.
gas stations.
I've had good gas station pizza.
I've had some that were pretty disappointing.
Yeah, I mean they're mostly disappointing, but I've had some good ones.
Yeah. They're not around here. They're not, they've been sitting in there for hours. And
Do you guys
Yeah.
have any good gas stations up there in Washington?
actually, there's one that was near my old workplace that actually had butter chicken in their hot case, which
Oh, wow.
was really surprising. And so I bought it, even though it was like $13, but it was actually pretty damn good. They had it over
Nice.
rice.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Greasy, hard, dry. Yeah, just like sex.
Well, interesting.
If you want to hop back in, Mark, you're more than welcome to. I have recurring dreams about gas stations. Really? Like buying gas or down the road? Got pretty good pizza. Is it a gas station or is it like a truck stop? Because I know some truck stops have like. There's one up north of me. It's a Love's truck stop, so it's got actually got restaurants in there and like showers for the truckers. And I remember that I think their pizza was okay, but they had a Cinnabon in there. Those bastards! You walk in, you get hit with that smell. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Oh yeah.
get in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's a crime against humanity that Cinnabon isn't healthy.
Oh
There it
yeah.
is. Welcome back, Mark.
Hey, Mark Kratz, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
We
Good.
got
I'm George
in
Lucas,
the-
creator of Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Popping in to chat with my old buddy Mark here.
Yeah. All right. Well, how come you haven't cast him in a movie then? He needs a
Well,
job.
'cause I don't make stuff anymore. Disney, they're they took all my intellectual property.
Yeah.
Sold the property.
They turned it all woke.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, which doesn't make movies good at all. It's like,
No way.
you know, because God forbid having a good story and interesting characters.
We don't know how to do that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I remember standing in line for the first night of Star Wars in our town.
Yeah, I saw Empire Strikes Back in the theater.
Nice.
Yeah,
Made a lot of money off of that movie.
that's probably like the best of the three, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Empire is the best one. Then I would go with the original, and then I would say Return of the Jedi. Then
Well,
Revenge of the Sith, and then the second and the first. George Lucas, would you like to sell Mr. Carbs and I your whole vintage Star Wars collection for extremely? Yeah, absolutely.
what was good about Star Wars is there was before it there was nothing like it.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a game changer as far as knowing fiction movies.
Still a solid movie. I mean, I like Star Wars. It's just Empire is just a little bit better.
Well, my favorite science fiction was The Day the Earth Stood Still with Michael Rennie.
Oh yeah, classic.
I actually have one of the scripts signed by
Oh wow.
Phil
That's
Marlowe
cool.
and the cast, but you know I have the robot Gort. I got a mechanical one. I have a lot of the memorabilia from it.
Nice. It's awesome.
It was just the ending was the neatest thing, you know, and for 1951 that was, I don't know, it was amazing, just the whole storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also bought the original book it was based on called Farewell to the Master,
Oh.
and it was a short story from which they turned it into a screenplay and movie. They changed it to The Day the Earth Stood Still. But,
Oh, I didn't even know it was based on a story.
yeah, a short story called Farewell to the Master.
Wow.
I was able to secure one off of eBay, a little paperback.
Wow.
But the robot wasn't called Gort; it was called Newt, G-N-U-T. So I don't know if it's actually pronounced Nut, Newt.
Danger Bay, the movie Stalker, the Russian Soviet movie from 79, Stalker. That's a classic.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't think I saw that one.
It's very cerebral.
Oh yeah, the trash compactor scene. Yeah.
Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek did.
I like Star Trek too.
Star Trek, the
I like
movie
them
Star
both.
Trek 2, or you saying
No, I mean I like
also like Star
those.
Trek?
I like both franchises.
I gotcha.
I think they're both really good. Except Star Trek the motion picture, let's be honest, was kind of boring.
Yeah, I like the second one when they're in they're in San Francisco.
God, no, that was the third one.
No, that was
That
Star
was
Trek
Search for
2.
Spock. That was the third one. Second one, they were. It was Wrath of Khan.
Yeah,
No,
and they're
that
in
was not the-
they go
that
to
was the-
San Francisco, like San Francisco
Actually,
on Earth.
I think that was the fourth one. Because they had to go search for him in the third one. And then the fourth one was with the whales and everything. They were in San Francisco.
Yeah,
It's Star Trek: The Voyage Home.
Yeah.
Is they go back to space to look for Spock, because the Voyage Home.
Well, the second one was Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, that's the one where they're in San Francisco, I think.
No, because they had to go. They had to go back to the Genesis planet to go pick up Spock, but he was aging rapidly because the Genesis was basically destroying the planet. And then the third one,
The Search for Spock. Right? Is the third one? It's Wrath
no,
of
the
Khan's
third
Search
one was they
for
had to go
Spock.
get Spock off the planet, but the second one had Khan in it because
Yeah.
when his ship exploded, it created the planet. So the third one is they had to go get him.
And then Undiscovered Country? Is that the
No,
third
that
one?
was the one where they had to go look for God.
Oh, right.
So the fourth one had the whales, and they were in San Francisco.
Yeah, they had to build a giant fish tank.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
communicated with the whales.
what's that? Transparent aluminum.
I'm pretty sure that's Star Trek. That's the second one, though.
No, the second one was the Wrath of Khan.
I'm pretty sure the second one they're in San Francisco.
No, that's the fourth one.
I've got them on my box set right here.
Yeah, the Voyage Home was 4 because they went to Earth, but
Well,
that probe was there, messing
they-
everything up, killing the power, everything else.
They wouldn't
And
go
so
to
they had
Earth.
to slingshot around the
in the
sun, go
voyage
back in
home.
time, get whales, bring them back in time, forward in time, drop them off, and hope the hell to tell the probe what to go do with itself.
But voyage, they're from space, so the voyage home would be them going to space. So they wouldn't
was
call the
number 4.
voyage. But if they were voyaging home, they would be going into space, not
Yeah,
going.
they were
to
on their
Earth.
way back, but when they got there, the probe had been screwing everything up.
And the probe is the first movie with the Voyager probe,
That
where
was
they
Voyager,
find out that
the Voyager probe. That was number 1, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. The second one was Star Trek: Wrath of Khan, and then the third one was The Search for Spock, and then the fourth one, Voyage Home, is when they went to San Francisco.
okay,
And then the fifth one was they went to God, or
which is it had a Christopher Lloyd.
no,
Klingon.
Christopher Lloyd was in the third one because he was
Okay.
he was the Klingon
Yep.
flying in the Klingon. What's that ship called? They're damn it. They had a name for their ship, but I can't think of it. Brain fart.
Was it Falcon? No, not Falcon.
No, it's just. So I remember all the movies. I just don't remember what the
Bird of Prey.
Undiscovered Country
yeah.
was number 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were going to look for God.
Yeah, I think it's the Bird of Prey. I think you're right.
Yeah, Bird of Prey. So
I love too how the Klingons used to just sort of look like Vulcans, and then you get to TNG and they've got the ridges and everything.
Yeah.
On their heads.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think in the movies too they started looking like that, where they have the ridged.
Yeah,
heads.
better makeup and special effects.
Yeah. And then when they did Star Trek Enterprise, which I don't know if you ever saw that one, it was like in the early
This
2000s.
series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It was
didn't
the
watch the
last-
series.
The last series they did, it was a prequel to TOS, and they used it to sort of do a lot of retconning and explaining, and they had some storyline where there was some Klingon disease that removed the ridges on some of their heads, so that explains why in TOS all the Klingons didn't have the ridges on their heads, because they were some of the Klingons that had the disease or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was COVID 45.
Yeah.
It had morphed over the years.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't
they-
COVID. It was the Pfizer vaccine that they gave the Klingons after they got the COVID.
You know what movie I would like to see remade with all these remakes is Soylent Green.
Oh, Soylent Green. Yeah.
That was a classic.
Oh, it's funny because they really have Soylent now
Yeah.
as a product. And anybody buying that, do you know what that's made of?
Soylent Green is people.
The great Charlton Heston.
Yeah. Well, Edward G. Robinson, I liked his character Saul because he still knew he had experienced the
How
world.
to cook
Oh.
real food.
Right.
Yeah. You just get to see like a movie that appreciates just cooking real food and everything like that. It's pretty relevant now. It would be good to remake.
Well, I liked how you were euthanized. You know, they asked you what your favorite music was, what your favorite color, and you got to go in this room, freshly bathed, and your favorite color came up, and then you got to see the world in its all its former splendor, things that those people never saw.
Yep.
Never knew existed.
Yep.
You know, wildlife.
Hmm.
You know, another good one would be it's George Lucas, THX 1138.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's pretty relevant now as well, I would say.
Logan's Run.
Oh yeah,
That's
actually, I think they're remaking that one.
yeah. There's certain movies that would be good with modern CGI techniques,
Yeah.
but some of them now are just the CGI is so bad,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
hard to swallow.
Yeah.
Especially when they're always defying the basic laws of physics.
Right. Yeah, they're hopping all around the screen and everything. You just not can't really connect with it when everybody's just CGI like that.
Well, they had the CGI in a lot of that new Snow White.
Oh yeah,
Oh, and it's just
Did
all the
anybody go
CG
see
dwarves
that?
and everything. Is that even out?
I thought it came out this weekend.
they canceled all the premieres and
Yep.
all the events because I saw one guy. He went to Ticketron, and he goes, "Let's see how many people reserved seats out of this whole IMAX theater." It was
Yeah.
which holds a couple hundred people. There were 7 seats reserved, and it was
Wow.
the day before the opening premiere.
That movie's gonna tank so hard.
Yeah, you know what? They deserve it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know why they didn't use dwarf actors. I'm sure they would have loved the money and had a chance to be on screen, but no.
So I've got it on Wikipedia. It actually looks like they did for some of the voices, but they're all CG. So like
you
one
know-
of the Grumpy is played by the dude that's in you remember the little person actor in Pirates of the Caribbean? You know what I'm talking about?
Shorty McTitties.
I'm not placing him. Which I think I only saw like the first 2. Or
He's in the
3.
first 2, I think.
I don't remember him. It's been a while since I've seen that movie though.
It's not the guy from what was that? Medieval series. I'm having a brain fart.
Oh,
Willow? Oh, Game of Thrones? No, it's not Peter Dinklage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the other guy. Was he in Willow?
No, it's not him either. That's Warwick Davis, who's also in all the Star Wars movies.
Well,
Actually, no, he's not in all of them.
it wasn't Vern Troyer, was it?
No, he passed away
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, he OD'd on alcohol.
His last role was in The Love Guru, I think.
You have a pretty good knowledge of little people. Is this a hobby?
I don't know if you could call it a hobby. I'm George Lucas, you know?
Yeah.
R2-D2, the Ewoks. A lot of little people act Jawas. A lot of little people actors in Star
Some of
Wars.
those were kids too, though.
Yes, also
Like
true.
children.
Warwick Davis, his first role in a movie was as an Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I think he was Wicket.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
a
I
picture
think-
of him. There's a picture of like Carrie Fisher hugging him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was in that British show. Did you ever see that? Life's Too Short. It's actually really funny.
No, I don't think I did.
A lot of celebrity cameos in that. I just watched one where Val Kilmer is playing himself, and he goes up to the secretary and puts on a Batman mask. Warwick Davis is like, "Look who it is," It's someone that played Batman in real life. Guess who it is? The secretary's like, George Clooney? No, somebody else. Christian Bale? No. Before that, Michael Keaton? No. You. And she just can't get it. And he takes the mask off. She doesn't even know who he is.
Ouch.
Mm.
Rocker Something Reviews. How you doing, brother?
I remember when I was a kid and my dad told me Superman committed suicide.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Oh yeah.
George Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, no, you're lying. Yeah. God.
Yeah. That was the original Superman.
Actually, no, there was a guy before him. Two
Yeah.
or three before him.
George.
Val Kilmer was not my favorite Batman. I think he did a better job than Clooney, though. Good to hear, Rock.
Let's see.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I agree. Val Kilmer was better than
Hey, Rock.
Clooney, but not the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that George Reeves' suicide was apparently potentially not. That there's some sort of
Oh.
like possibility of it having been a homicide or something. Like
Yeah,
there was
there
a
were
bunch
lot
of bruises on him, and
weird things.
I think
Who was-
some mafia ties or something. I mean, it was early Hollywood, so the mafia was everywhere.
Who was the best Batman? That's a
The
tough one.
Kevin Conroy,
Huh?
the voice actor for Batman in the
Oh,
animated
yeah.
series. But in terms
That's
of
a tough
live
one.
action, I mean,
I mean, it's not Ben Affleck. That's for damn sure.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think they're good because they're all a little different. I mean, Adam West played a great Batman.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton played a great Batman. Although the second movie, not that good.
Batman Returns with the Penguin and Catwoman and everything.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that one.
No, it was just kind of weird. I liked the first one. I didn't really like the second one as much. I mean, Christian Bale did a great job as Batman.
Yeah, those first two Christian Bale Batman movies are great.
Yeah.
But I mean, Batman with Michael Keaton.
Well,
I mean,
Michael
obviously
Keaton, he's a great actor just by himself. I mean, he's
Yeah.
been in some really good movies, and he just does a great job. So,
Yeah. Well, Jack Nicholson is just so awesome as the Joker.
Well, I
in
mean,
that.
come on, it's Jack. I mean,
Yeah.
did you see Keaton in the Flash movie? I didn't see the Flash movie because I don't like the actor they got to play Flash because I just thought he was a piece of shit, and it turned out he actually was a piece of shit. So I never went and saw it. You know, I've seen Mr. Mom. That's a good movie too.
That was a good one. Multiplicity. That one's fun.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I saw that one.
Where he's cloning himself, and
Yeah.
each clone is getting stupider than the last one.
Yeah.
And then he was in The Founder. It was a little more recent. I thought was pretty good. Where he's the Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I didn't
quote
see
unquote
the movie,
founder.
but I saw some YouTube like shorts and clips.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a pretty good movie,
Yeah.
even though the story is kind of messed up. It's like, damn, dude.
Oh yeah, he's totally screwed them over. The
Yeah.
two brothers that started the company.
Man, how awesome would it be to go back in time and try one of those burgers?
Oh, they was probably so good.
Oh yeah, I bet they were just phenomenal. He was good in the Spider-Man movie too.
Oh yeah, he was the Vulture.
Yeah, the
And-
Vulture. Yeah, that's right.
That's good. Two carbs give you your best Batman. Yeah.
You said best Batman. I don't think I can even pull it off.
Well, I got to work on 2 movies during my career.
Did you?
Yeah, one was Terminator 2.
Hey,
Really?
Yeah, they filmed that in our city, and at that time I was doing executive protection on the side for a company called Kaiser Permanente. They're a big
Yeah, I know
medical
who they are.
HMO. So then through them, I got contracted to um, KGO CBS News in San Francisco. So a lot of times, so I was doing executive protection for some of their news anchors. But from time to time, when they came into the Bay Area to film, they would come to. There was about 4 of us that worked with Kaiser doing that. So I got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Wow.
security deep.
Really?
Yeah, we had. Well, they had the southern part of our city blocked off for the filming, so they built a facade floor on what was the the headquarters for the
Skynet.
kind of. Anyway, so they blew all that up. But so all I had to do was just basically sit outside his trailer, just me and one other guy.
Yeah.
And they woke him up. A lot of the filming was done after 1 a.m. So we would go over there. But I was there when they shot the scenes of the helicopter, the top of the building blown up. And then when Arnold comes to the window and he's shooting the minigun and the grenade launcher,
Wow.
we were sitting right there and we were watching them prep it. They're trash bags full of gasoline and oil mixture, which they had pyrotechnics. But when he did the minigun scene, they were blowing up the police cars, and I actually got hit in the head with a piece of plastic from one of the
Oh my
light.
gosh.
But that was cool. That was a neat experience. So
Yeah.
you watch the credits, you'll see it'll say the Fremont Police Department
Nice.
ending credits. And then the other movie I worked on was Centennial Man with Robin Williams.
Oh yeah. Yeah, where he's the robot.
Right.
Yeah.
So they filmed part of that, and he crawls into a clay. It used to be a brick factory in our city. So they used this clay oven, but they were there for 3 days, and I think that scene is only about like 30 seconds long in the whole movie.
Oh sure. Yeah.
I tell you what, they eat good. I mean, they fed us. They had these catering trailers,
Oh yeah.
and they had like bathroom trailers, with gold fixtures. It was just like a flatbed trailer with these fancy porta potties on them. That was a pretty neat experience.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
It's been such a good movie as Terminator 2. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
And
Did you get to talk to Arnold at all, or?
yeah. I had
Yeah.
met. Well, I was. The time I worked on Terminator 2, I had been competitive. I'd done competitive bodybuilding for about 5 years.
Yeah.
When I was graduating from high school, Arnold came to our gym, because we had the biggest gym in Fremont at the time, when he went to the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco, and they were filming the movie Pumping Iron.
Hmm.
So I actually got introduced to him
Wow.
then. But that's why, I mean, it's not like I knew the guy. I was introduced to him. But,
Yeah. And I mean, Pumping Iron, that would have been during his Mr. Universe days, right? That was a little bit before he started doing the acting.
Right. That was he was doing the Mr. Olympia at that point in time. He was just a good businessman. He built a foundation, got a college education. I mean, if you think about personal accomplishments, you come to a country you could barely speak the language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And educated. He started buying real estate is where he got a lot of his money.
Mm.
But then when he got into acting, he would take a lesser salary in lieu, or he would take a percentage of the sales as opposed to a bigger salary.
Right.
So he brought in more money that way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, he's not a dumb guy. I've seen documentaries about him and stuff.
yeah. Then he becomes the governor. So
Yeah.
it's how many
I
people?
guess you could complain about his. Some people complain about his politics, but
Yeah, well, politician. Well,
yeah,
yeah. Who? Everybody's got an opinion about that.
oh yeah,
Actually, his workout partner was one of my idols, Franco Columbo. He was like 5'6", and Arnold had brought him over originally. He was actually he was in a couple of the Terminator movies, but he plays the Terminator that in the first movie when they're in the sewers and the dog's barking.
oh really?
Terminator comes down with the.
Yeah, with the laser weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was a doctored up MG42 machine gun.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's Franco Columbo, and he became. He was one of the strongest men in the world at 5'6", and he screwed up his knee in the world's strongest man competition. But
Oh
was-
wow.
Oh damn.
he was always my inspiration when I was bodybuilding. Just because he just for his size, his frame, but he would pick up cars. He'd put on strength demonstrations, tear license plates, blow up hot water bottles with his lungs, and
What?
yeah.
What's that? I've never heard of that. What do you mean?
I've heard of it.
Hot water bottles.
You blow into a hot water bottle like a balloon until it bursts.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
There's a lot of PSI in that.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, Commando was a great movie.
Yeah. Commando's good.
Real good. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Hey, you don't like Commando?
It was to me, it was more of a comic. If you look at it like a comic, yeah, it was great. I just didn't. I have a tactical background, so like, yeah, it was too corny for me.
Oh, it's corny as heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's enjoyable about it, though.
Well, that's what I mean. If you look at like a comic book,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. But as a movie, it's not one of my top.
Yeah, a lot of movies.
when I promised to kill you last?
Yeah.
I lied.
What
Yeah,
what
but-
happened? What happened to Scully? I let him go.
Yeah, but like a bunch of movies are technically inaccurate, though. I mean, like Gal threw a grenade and it goes off like a gallon gas can, like the huge fireball and people flying. It's like, yeah, if you see like YouTube video of an actual grenade, it like goes pop and it's like there's some dust.
Yeah. Biff makes a good point in the chat. Carnival in Rio, that's a classic. That's just original Arnold, Mr. Universe days down in Rio, just living it up. That is a great thing to put on. That is a
Alright.
great thing to put on.
Oh, hey, Biff Measlip, I didn't see you come in, brother. How you doing?
I haven't seen that one.
I don't think I saw that one either.
And then there was a Hercules in New York, I think was his first acting
Yeah,
role.
First movie which they dubbed his voice because
Yep.
his accent was so thick. I never saw it, but my brother did.
Yep.
He was in an episode of say the Streets of San Francisco. Like he was on a
Uh-huh.
TV show. He was like choking women to death or something. And, like, felt bad about it.
He was on I Love Lucy too. He played a masseuse that came to her house to give her a massage.
Oh wow. Hey, there's a crossover there because George Reeves was on an episode of I Love Lucy as Superman as well.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
One of my favorite actors who I got to meet, I have his autograph in my museum. It was Clint Walker. And the reason I thought of that is he was on I Love Lucy, and he played a combat vet with PTSD,
Mm.
and he was tired and falling asleep, but he told her, don't ever wake me up out of a deep sleep, because of my combat thing. he made a date with Lucy, but he had worked all night and he kept falling asleep, but she was afraid to wake him up.
Yeah.
Feed the fire real quick.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, all those classic TV westerns, they don't make those anymore.
Westerns kind of went by the side.
Yeah. You got some recent stuff though too. You know, they have those Yellowstone and that new Landman show.
Yeah.
Kind of making a comeback. Those are pretty good. It was in the Kung Fu show too, with David Carradine,
Oh yeah, I saw that show.
where he like pretends he's Asian. He
Yeah.
wasn't really.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the pilot.
Yeah, I never saw Yellowstone, but I have been watching 1923 because Yellowstone's on a different damn streaming service.
What?
It's totally irritating.
Isn't 1923 a prequel
Yeah,
to Yellowstone, and they're on a different streaming service?
yeah, they're on Paramount Plus. I saw a YouTube short, so I started watching it. It was actually really good, except this season's off to a pretty slow start.
It's Harrison Ford, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Harrison Ford and some other Helen Mirren,
Mm-hmm.
a few other people.
Did you guys see the series Masters of the Air?
Masters of the Air.
No.
I heard of that.
It was the end of the trilogy by Hanks, but it covered the air war in Europe during World War II. About the 100th bomb group, the bloody 100th bomb group.
Oh, it's like a Band of Brothers.
Right.
Oh,
So,
cool.
others, you had War in the Pacific and then Masters of the Air. It was their third.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
on.
gotta check that out.
It was on Apple. It came on Apple TV, so I signed up for their free trial. And then after, I waited till after all the 9 episodes aired. Then I signed up for the free trial, 30-day
Smart.
trial. Watched it and then canceled it. But
Smart.
yeah, well made.
The Band of Brothers was a really good series.
Probably do the same trick because I think it's still on Apple TV. So if you sign up for Apple
Yeah.
TV, cancel it, you can binge watch the whole thing.
It's 9 episodes, 1 season.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it covers the 100th bomb group from their deployment to England and after the war.
Yeah, let me see if they still have the trial. That's great. Yeah, 7 day. I could watch 9 episodes in 7 days. It's not bad.
Well, you'll probably want to watch a couple, one right after the other.
Yeah.
Because just for the continuity. But
Yeah.
the 100th bomb group, on one of their missions, lost every aircraft except one.
Oh, wow.
Came back alone. Anyway, who's making? Sound like
Mark, your house on fire?
not anymore. I had a kitchen fire here.
Well, it's not on fire. I threw a log on a fire that I think had a lot of fat wood in it, so it's really going. So some smoke was coming out the front.
Shoot.
So
Well,
made the place kind of smoky.
hey, go viral burning your house down. Get some
Oh, the
money
guy
for.
might be homeless.
Well, you know, you get enough money for a Biff Meat Slab. Let's see the fire. Yeah.
When was the last time you cleaned your chimney flue?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can get the camera turned around.
The flames are going.
Yeah, I think it felt pretty dense, so I think it had a lot of fat wood. So,
You burn fat wood
Oh,
and then
wow.
yeah, there's only like one log on, so it's really going.
Mark,
What's that? What was that, Mark?
don't burn fat wood indoors. It'll screw up your chimney or your flue.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it when I popped it on. It was just I was thinking, oh, it's a nice big log. Toss, and then yeah. Whoops. Well, the HOA cleans them every year. Just cleans the fireplace, the chimneys every year. So I'll have to not do that again. Yikes.
Yeah, I tried to. We have wood stove. We don't use them that much, but I try to make sure the wood is well seasoned because
Yeah.
green wood in there, man, it really builds up that creosote. And just a little obstruction can affect the drafting of your.
Well,
It sounds like your house is burning down.
well. That's why I always keep one of these unitaskers in.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
One thing I learned from my kitchen fire was I couldn't get to my fire extinguisher because it was at the other end of the kitchen.
Mm.
So now I have
One on each side.
toward the front, one toward the back.
Yeah, I have a small kitchen, so I keep mine outside the kitchen because it doesn't make sense to keep it in the kitchen because you have to go into the fire to get to it. So
For my kitchen, the smoke was so thick I couldn't even see.
yeah, there's like a little bit of smoke coming out the front, which is why the smoke detector went off.
It was bright daylight, and my house is about 60% windows. Yeah,
Oh wow.
pitch black.
I've gone to 2 house fires. Oh wow. Yeah, that was actually a pretty thick log. I was thinking, oh, this will burn a nice long time, and it feels kind of dense. So I threw it on, and it just went. Oops.
Yeah, what kind of works good is you ever see those? They're called haystacks.
Haystacks?
Yeah, they're like thin shreds of I don't know, kind of like twine, but they're
Oh, you
like,
mean the fire starters?
yeah,
Yeah. I've seen those.
they don't put out as much junk as like fatwood does. They burn up pretty complete.
This is actually a whole log. It was like yay long and probably about that thick around. It was hefty too.
A whole log of fatwood?
Well, I don't know if it's fat wood, but it felt like super dense. So
Well, it's probably wet. Wet?
no, it's dry. It's been sitting on the porch since last February. I just had it on the porch all summer drying. So I got a picture of the pile of wood. The HOA bitched about it, saying, "Oh, you got too much firewood. You can only have a 3 by 3 by 3 pile." It's like that's not going to heat my home all winter.
I wonder what happened where they had to make that rule.
The guy who lives above me, a diagonal from me, is an asshole. He probably heard me stacking the wood and came down, took a picture, and then complained to the HOA. He said they said on the email it was unsightly, but it's like no one can see it except the apartment complex behind us. So that was the pile. So it's a decent pile of wood. So I've been burning off it all winter because that's my primary source of heating my home. So
I'm surprised it's not like California and illegal.
it's what?
I'm surprised it's not illegal like it is in California.
Oh, they're trying to make it illegal. They're saying that because they don't want us. They want us to be completely dependent on electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is why they're also trying to outlaw gas stoves too. So, because they want everybody to be on electric everything. I was on TV. I never deal with HOAs again. You know, Paul, I would move out of here if as soon as I had the money, I would move out and get away from my damn HOA. The dues every month are just outrageous. Do you ever pop popcorn that over the fire? Oh no, I don't really cook popcorn all that often. Actually, never really. Kernels get stuck in your teeth. It's like, yeah, the Jiffy Pop in the aluminum tray. You just shake it back and forth, and we made it all the time when I was a kid. But yeah, I haven't really made any popcorn.
I think it's still on
Huh?
cut popcorn.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a heck of a log.
I used to have it was called a snowmobile cooker or oven.
Okay.
It was the little stainless steel box that had 4 clasps on it, and it had some bands, stainless steel bands. Put it on your snowmobile muffler. Warm it up, but I actually cooked a stew on it. I ordered. I was on a long ride, so I put some ground beef, tomato paste, and a pack of chili powder in there, some onion. Rode all day and got back. It was nice and hot, and I added beans to it.
Hmm.
Had when I had an RV, it was called a trucker's oven, and it plugged in your cigarette lighter. And I actually did that quite a bit. I cooked meatloaf while I was. Paul says I keep cutting out.
Hmm.
What happened to Jorge?
He's off doing something. I'm looking at the time, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yikes.
Dropping.
Yeah.
that.
Dropping a deuce. Yeah. Well, when nature calls.
All right, Mark. Well, I guess I better go.
Yeah, I might shut her down here.
Well, it was good to talk to you and see some familiar names there in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Well, yesterday or this morning I posted my first video in about 5.
I already watched it.
Yeah,
Good stuff. The Harbor Freight trailer wheels.
God, I love Harbor Freight, man.
I like going down there, and I have a lot of Harbor Freight tools. They work just fine for me because I'm not a pro mechanic.
Yeah.
And they're, pretty affordable.
Well, a couple years ago, I did a video and I bought that welder.
Yeah.
$89.
That's not bad.
No, I mean, well, for someone, it's good for home, good enough for home repair.
Yeah.
But it uses flux core wire, which means you don't have to have gas.
Okay.
Whatever. So, like with MIG welding, yeah, it's good enough to weld up to 3/8 inch steel, which is thicker than anything you have in your house, as far as lawn furniture, stuff like that.
Yeah. Didn't you weld some target plates together?
No, I have another welder, but I used it to repair a wire mesh, patio chair. The ones that have banded metal. It's really thin. And what's great about it too is you can pick it up. And you were asking about that chainsaw, if it would work power supply. That welder would work on one of the larger power supplies.
Yeah, those power supplies are pretty nice. They're expensive.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna have to get going here.
All right, brother.
Talking to you. See everybody else.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in.
All right. See you later.
Have a good one. Such a cool guy. Riding out the storms here in the south. Damn. Yeah, be safe out there, brother. Shit. 18-hour. Oh yeah, later. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you guys back east. You guys see some storms. We don't get those kind of storms up here in Washington. The only storms we get are the excrement kind from our government. So.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, we had a tornado go through. Damn.
Yeah, we get hurricanes in where I'm at.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never.
Keep an eye on that fire, by the way. Don't fall asleep with that going.
Oh no, I'm not gonna go to bed till about 11. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll burn out. I didn't think it would burn like that when I popped it in there. So.
Did Mark Kratz leave?
Yeah, he called it a night. Where's your green first? Oh, it's not St. Patty's Day till
Monday.
Monday. So.
How did
I
the
guess
kitties
if I
do
have
at the
anything
pool,
green.
George?
I might have to. Well, I'm going to the doctor's office, so hopefully I won't get beat up by the nurses. He's not wearing green. Get him. How do you kitties do for pool?
I'm not sure I understand the euphemism, but I'm gonna need to clean up my workspace here. I made quite a mess.
Well, someone commented you were dropping a deuce, so.
Oh, right.
So drop kids off the pool.
I see.
Yeah.
No, some bodily fluids were expelled, but not of that nature.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to share everything. So.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So. Probably a good time to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's already 7:15.
Yeah, it's a good long stream.
Yeah. Yeah, good times. I'm glad you hopped in.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
All
It's
right,
good to have
catch
Mark
you later,
in.
everyone.
All right.
Farewell.
I guess have a good night, everybody. I guess we'll end things here. I thought Jerbs was going to join, but he must have had other things going on. My house was built in the 1890. It was built, lifted off its foundation twice. Damn. I actually worked with a guy who lived in tornado area, and he said it was just, he described it as terrifying. So, yeah, I've never had to experience that. I mean, we get wind. I mean, we get high winds here, but that's about it. Although we live in a state with active volcanoes, so there's like 9 active volcanoes. Like, no, most popular is Mount St. Helens. So, I live in Mount Rainier, the mountain in the end of a lot of my videos. That's an active volcano. It's just, it's dormant. Yeah, got too close today. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys staying safe. You got a tornado cellar to go into when it comes by. Tornado. Yeah, you have like a cellar to go down into. Like, isn't that like a mandatory for all houses? Someplace to lay low while it blows over. We hide in a closet. Okay. Appreciate that, Camo Kempa. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope it's enjoyable. I'm gonna probably find something to watch and kick back and hit my comfy chair here. And across the street is one 14 by 20. Oh, okay. Damn itch. So, yeah. Excuse me. I'll be fishing tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta watch your newest video. I saw that you posted one. I gotta get to that. Probably right after this. I gotta keep an eye on this roaring one log. Ew. I'll be fishing tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be catching some nice fish. Have a good night, everybody. Charles, Camo, Paul, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one. Okay. End the stream.